Well, hello there. This is Mr. Gary Poe doing a video opening box, and got this today from eBay, and I'm going to open it. It's actually a vintage radio that I think I might be playing around with. Hopefully it works well. I don't know if this one is the one that works. I ordered 2 vintage radios. This one, not 100% sure, but I think this one might be the, which one was it? The Zenith, which was just a early 60s AM clock radio tube one. And then also I got a General, or no, it's not a General Electric, it's a RCA, little tabletop AM tube radio from the 1960s as well. Ooh, look at this weird packaging. Okay, I don't know what kinds of bubble wrap. More bubbles. Oh, okay, here it is. I think this is the Zenith one. I have not looked at this yet. And let's see what it's almost bubbly. Yeah, this is the Zenith one. I think this is the kind of a dark brown color. So I'm gonna take the knife and we'll cut into it some more. What do I do with my knife now? Come here, Mr. Knife. Oh, there you are. Trying to do this one-handedly is lots and lots of fun. Let's see here. Let's get this thing to open up without cutting myself. And we'll just kind of slice in there like that. Let's see if I can. Kind of get in there. Oops. Poking at the plastic in there. Well, that's the bottom anyway, so don't want to just do any damage. There we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's the bottom. And I think, if I remember, that the seller told me that this had a buzzing noise, which I do believe it's the filter capacitor. It's going to need to be replaced. I've got plenty of those. Woo. Just pick that up with the knife. Go in there like that. There we go. Alright. I don't know if I can get this out one-handedly or not. May have to pause this for a minute. But there you go. It's part of it. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, I'm back. And here it is. This is the Zenith. Let's see. Got the dial. Just an on and off switch. And I don't know the model number of this one. Let's find out. Uh-oh. What is going on here? I'm punching buttons. Let's see here. Okay, we're still going. Problem with doing this with my phone, I want to start hitting buttons. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Here's our power cord. And in good shape. Doesn't look like it's got any cracks or breaks in it. And just has a caution. I don't see a model number on here. Weird. Well, I have no idea. It's going to have a tube layout. Strange. I may have to take this apart to look at the, this has a caution on there. See that? This thing will focus. I don't see no model number. Little tiny number at the bottom. Well, can't tell you what the model number is on this radio. I guess I'll have to take it apart, get the chassis number, kind of get an idea. Kind of has a interesting shape to it. But yeah, I'll have to take this apart and get this thing working again. And it's got the civil defense codes on there. It tells me that this is in the early 60s. Somewhere 63, maybe 64, 62. Huh. It's probably an All-American 5. Oh, wait a minute. Look, what do we have here? Model number. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if that'll focus. Come on. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? There it goes. So, come on, focus. There it is. K510GA, or 10GA. Yeah. K510GA. Z. 13058. That's our model number. I'll have to look that up. Okay, well, I guess we could plug it in and listen to it hum. Let's see, get this cord out of here. Let me unwrap this thing. I don't know if I can get it. Hang on, here we go again. Alright, I'm back. I got it plugged in. Just leave it right in here inside the box here. Let's turn it on. It'll take a while for the tubes to heat up. Well, it tells me that it does have the bad capacitor in there, but we're getting stations. That's a good thing. So, I will take this apart, and we'll take a look inside, and see what's going on in there. Unplug this thing, and then we'll take it apart and take a look inside and see what's going on in there. Be right back. Alright, I'm back again, and let's take a look at this. It's kind of weird to take apart. I have two of these screws. It's got a metal chassis in here. You can see this very good. Better lighting. Let's see what we can do here. How to get comfortable here. Figure out what I'm doing here. Gotta get comfortable. Let's see here. Doing this on my bed. Don't have a workbench right now. So this is my bedroom. Alright. So according to this, get comfortable here. Take a look at this thing. It's lightweight actually. There's our tubes. And this is interesting. Okay, so there's our multi-section condenser. And that's the thing that's making that humming noise. And I do have more capacitors. Now this is wired in. I don't know if this has got a circuit board under there. Or if it's just all hardwired under there. I think. Oh, it's all hardwired. Weird. Yeah, this is all metal. It's a metal chassis, and I don't see a circuit board. So this is a non-circuit board unit. That's a really interesting build. So we have our tube layout actually on the antenna. I bet you this radio is probably a good performing radio, I bet, because the antenna is pretty interesting. So the antenna has our tube layout. So we have our, oh gosh, this is hard to see. Yeah, there's our tube layout. There's our 50C5. Where's our rectifier tube? Come on, focus. This thing is, yeah, there's our 35W4 rectifier. Our 50C5 output, audio output tube, our 12AV6, and our 12BA6, and our 12BE6. And, oh, wow. Looks like all original Zenith tubes, so I'm sure this would be a quick fix. All I have to do is take that capacitor and clip that out. Imagine the black one's probably the ground. The red one could be maybe the 30. maybe it's a 30 and a 50, or really hard to see on there. I'll have to like slide that out. It'd be nice to restuff that original capacitor, but I don't know how I could do that. Unless I drill it out somehow. Stick the new capacitors in the old one. But I'm sure I could mount. Well, actually, there's a screw there. I do have a terminal strip. I could probably mount a terminal strip on there. And then solder the wires to the terminal strip. And set the new capacitors on there. And I think that should work fine. I think I might have enough room to do that. Or anywhere. Maybe up there in the top. I think I might be able to figure something out. But anyways, I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll do another video after I finish doing that, because that might take me some time to figure out how I'm going to configure the electrolytic capacitor replacement. I don't know if I have any resistors that are out of tolerance, but I'll have to remove this whole board. But it'll be fun. I think I might do that. But I think this will work just fine once I get that all taken care of. Alright, well, this is just a quick assessment video of the Zenith. The Zenith, I'll have to pull a schematic on this. The Zenith K510GA. Yeah, I think that's a number 3. I don't have my glasses. Yeah, it's a 310GA, K310GA. That's what's on the bottom of the cabinet. And looks like it might not be too bad. I think the screws, oh yeah, there's the 2 screws that mounted on the bottom. That's the bottom of the chassis. And then I had 2 screw posts up here. Let's see, where did those posts go? I think they're at the very top somewhere. But that's weird though, that the actual tube layout is actually on the antenna. Never seen that before. Very interesting radio indeed. A little dusty in there. Probably could use a little cleaning. It's got a 2-gang tuning condenser. But I don't think this should be a problem getting this thing up and running. Should be able to get this going. Oh yeah, that's our screw mounts right there for the top. Yeah, there we go. I had 2 Phillips on the top, and then 2 of the other type of screws. They're nut driver screws on the bottom to hold it together. And then I had to pull kind of hard to get the cord to dislodge itself from there. But anyway, I guess you just remove that one screw to remove the antenna to be able to access the tubes, sort of. Well, you really don't need to do that, but I guess if you really wanted to look further into it. But yeah, we'll get rid of this canister capacitor and get that going. And then I'll come back and maybe do a second video and show you how it's working. Alright, well, thank you for watching my bedtime, late night radio assessment / repair. And we'll see how this thing performs. I think this would be a good radio. And I got an RCA coming too. Hopefully it'll come tomorrow or the next day. I got another little 5-tube. Probably early to mid 60s. Probably around 66. I would say this has got to be 63, 62. Definitely earlier 60s, because the chassis is pretty old. Could even be as late as 59. Could be 1959. I'll look this up and get more information on it on the interwebs and find out what year this actually came out. It could have been 59, 1960. Definitely no printed circuit board on this one, which I'm kind of glad, because you have to be careful with some of the printed circuit boards, because the tracing, if you're not careful, you can lift the tracing when you're desoldering any surface mounted capacitors or resistors. So, and I've already done that on my General Electric Musica radio, which I had done a capacitor replacement on, and it's working fine. But it did lift away, but I was still able to solder the capacitors on there. So, anywho, whatever. I did do a video on that one, but I never did upload it. I don't know if I liked the video the way it turned out, so I'm not too concerned about that radio. But this one for sure. And I've got another one, my Admiral radio. I did kind of a assessment video beginning. I haven't uploaded that yet, but I'm still in the process of recapping that. I got the caps pulled out of it, and then the chassis as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this silly video, and I'll be back with the rest of this. We'll see how this thing works, and then I'll start working on my Admiral. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys soon. Have fun. Thanks for watching, and as they say, more to come later, I guess. Alright, bye-bye.